Did you like being rich?
Well, I like being able to help others. I like being able to fulfill my dreams, and it takes money to do.
So our topic for today is now that the Olympics are over, the one big story of Ryan Lochte and what happened or didn't happen in Rio with him getting robbed. And it was originally started off of he wins his final medal, and supposedly his final medal of his career. And he goes out, he goes to a party while Michael Phelps is over at his fiance's hotel with Boomer. Adorable baby, by the way. But he goes out, he parties, and then somehow at some point he says he gets robbed, and then the news builds up, circulates, and then next thing you know, you have the Olympic Safety Committee saying this didn't happen, then rebuttal, then Brazilian government safety, bigger authority saying no, it definitely did not happen, so much stronger than what the IOC said, and then it ends up with Lochte saying, "Yeah, I'm sorry, it wasn't true." And I honestly don't know what to think of it, but I do have to ask you though, Kenny. After all of the things that have come out with this, the release of it through social media, the interview with Matt Lauer, just the whole thing in of itself, do you think that is what happened in the past, let's say, week, is going to define Ryan Lochte in his swimming career forever? Will it tarnish it? Is a better question.
Okay, well, of course, we're just spewing out our opinions here. I don't think that it will tarnish his career. I do believe that it's going to cast a shadow over him for a long time. I mean, as we've seen in sports and news and media in general, when you get labeled a liar, as some people might go as far to call Ryan Lochte a liar,
absolutely,
that has an impact on you. You won't be looked at the same. Things just won't be the same for you. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is going to always be a part of his life, but will it affect his career? That's yet to be seen, because, Ryan Lochte, he's really only a subject when the Olympics come around every 4 years. So in 4 years, if we're all still talking about, remember when Ryan Lochte lied about being robbed in Brazil? We're going to see any of that talk in Tokyo?
Shoot, I have no clue, because again, I grew up playing golf and baseball. And when you think of, for all the golfers, you think of Tiger Woods. What that incident with his ex-wife Elin, did that tarnish his career? Golf-wise, no. Didn't even touch it. He's still going to be one of the greatest golfers to ever play the game. But he's got a label now.
Yeah.
And he's been in and out of counseling and all the stuff to go through it. And he's on the right track. He is on the right track. But you still can't get rid of the label. The better example, in my opinion, though, for the baseball folks is Pete Rose, MLB hit leader. No one, I don't think, will ever come close to touching his hit value. Ichiro Suzuki, yes, okay, he beat it, but in the combined leagues, for MLB alone, I don't think it's very difficult to get over 4,200 hits in your MLB career, let alone be in the MLB for that long. But he, again, one of the greatest players to play, and then gambling. Just the gambling scandal that went on with him. It's been so long, that's still over his head, but now I think baseball has been more accepting of Pete Rose, and just, okay, now it's instead of originally being banned from the game from life, slowly working back in, but I think he's still under the ban. But when the All-Star game came to Cincinnati, everyone was like, oh, yay, Pete Rose. So, it's two sides of the coin. Does something like this, does a non-sport, I guess for lack of better words, a non-sport activity or decision affect your sporting career? I don't think it does, but it's like all of these cases, because of the way it gets framed, just the frame in of itself,
Yes.
that's enough to shape a population's views, and it has a permanent, lasting effect. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And you hit it on the head with a hammer there. So,
and it's amazing, as you were saying that, it did bring up an interesting point that when people get caught up in a scandal and it happens outside of what they do, like with the Tiger Woods incident, that happened. That was not golf related at all. It cast a shadow on him, but that didn't take away that he was a good golfer. This Ryan Lochte situation, he's an amazing swimmer. He just came off winning medals. I mean, at the Olympics. But what he chose to do outside of the games is going to cast a shadow on him. And like we said earlier, it's yet to be seen how long this impact is going to be. And I just looked up a few minutes ago. He's been asked to join the cast of Dancing with the Stars, season 17.
That's when you know you've made it.
Yeah. So, I mean, so apparently he's not bad enough to dance on ABC, but he's on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh my god.
And then also another question I have is, why would you say that? Why would you make up the story about being robbed?
Now, again, Ryan Lochte, decorated Olympian, and just one of the greatest American swimmers. You have yes, you have your Spitz. Yes, you have Michael Phelps, and Lochte will go down as one of the greats as well. Your guess is as good as mine. He had just come off of partying. He had just boatloads and keg loads of alcohol in his body at the time when this would have happened. So I don't know. I can't. And you know what? I challenge all of our viewers to make that call for yourselves. Why would he do it? What incentive did he have? We don't know. We don't know. And we can't say, oh, we think, because then that's not what our show's about. We're not telling you what to think again. We're trying to say, here's what's happened. And this is one of the rare occasions where we talked about so many topics back and forth, and we both look at each other like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. And it's just we wait for more stuff to come out, and then when it's factualized, then there you have it. But for now, it's a shoulder shrug.
That's it. But we'll be right back, I guess, because that's nothing more to say. Last week we talked about move-in happening on campus, and now we've just pretty much wrapped up our first week of classes here at UWF, and I know at many universities across the nation, certain classes this week. So Anthony, what's your impressions been of the new semester so far?
Oh gosh, just getting everything started. Being the president of our student honors council here at the school has been a lot of work, and it's week one, and I have papers due at the start of next week, so I'm in my major classes. I knew this was coming, but some friendly tips, friendly thoughts. Remember, D's do not get degrees. Please avoid the D's at all possible. Procrastination, do it wisely. I'm guilty of it myself. Use Google Calendar. Find that 25th hour in the day, and just keep working hard. But it's for those who are just coming into this. It's the show. For those who have been here already, you know the deal.
Yeah, we're just trying to survive. Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. And we got a few seconds left, so I wanted to ask Anthony about something that's not pillar related this time.
Thank you.
Okay, so for those of you who follow baseball, specifically the Chicago Cubs, you might notice that they've been on a bit of a winning streak lately. And I think Anthony has a theory as to why that might be. Anthony, why are the Cubs winning?
They've had a lot of wins as of late. They came off the month of July, which was not their best month in terms of record. I think they ended up finishing around 500. But the Cubs won their 81st game of the year tonight. And I had to say, the theory, definitely, the Lucky Sox. Lucky Sox, folks, for all you Cubs fans, 20-1 since wearing them. And after that one loss where I watched them, they're not that bad. One loss, one wash, and they've been winning since then. So not bad. I'm happy, but of course, again, if they win now, that's great. But hopefully, we're saying the same thing in November at the World Series. So fingers crossed. Goats out of the way. I hope for the best.
I was really hoping the Cubs would take it last year. I was really hoping so. Big Back to the Future fan. You know how awesome that would have been for a 2015 Cubs win. Why couldn't you have gotten the Sox a year earlier, Anthony?
Well, okay.
Don't answer it.
We'll see you next week, folks.
Bye-bye.